Come into the light. Come into the light. Come into the light. Come into the light. If you want to hear some jive, come into the light. Because it ain't nothing serious. Just some jive. Come into the light. Come into the light. I wonder could y'all see me like this? I have it horizontal, not diagonal. Horizontal. Come into the light. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hopefully you guys can see the orientation is locked. Come on into line. 27 in here, 4 thumbs up. What the hell is we doing up in here today? What we doing? What we doing, y'all? Let me show y'all something pretty. Since y'all want to see something, let me show y'all something pretty. Hold on. Could you see it? Could you see it? Could you see it? This is my disco bed, okay? It won't even show. I can't even get it right. Yeah, bet. I'm gonna have to rotate my camera another way. Hold on. Okay. Let's go up. I was gonna tell you, but I just say I'm gonna go live. Fix my bed up a little bit. My disco bed, girl. Let's do disco. The disco. One of them nights. One of them nights you feel like getting down. Boom, 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 boom. Let the disco lights on the ass. I'll be right back. Come into the line. Come on in. Come into the line. Little shady ass tripod. Thank you, Skull, for being in the chat. I love you. Okay, right there for a second. Music. Let's get some people in here. We got 13. They said we scrolling up and scrolling out. Girl, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing, child. You ain't doing nothing. I'm just cleaning up a few things around the house with my kitchen. I done cooked, but I didn't eat. I'm calling all players to help tell me what a good tripod is, because I never met one in my life. I never met a good tripod in my life. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. All them some bitches break as soon as you get them on. Shabby. There's no such a thing as a good tripod. If you know one, put it in the chat. This shit won't even stay up. Okay, there we go. For the moment. Hey Lisa, hey Blue. Girls, go up in the house. I made wraps and peach cobbler. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Go up one of them dessert cookers, baby. Period, poo. Look, Lisa said, I love peach cobbler. Sounds good, and wraps are always a good choice. Yeah, if you put anything in wraps, you can do a veggie wrap, do a little meat wrap. Just checking in, say happy Monday to you guys. 16 in here, 7 in the chat. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up. Just on the hello side, I am back from the weekend, okay? Got my house clean, my sheets changed, did some things for myself, you know, simple stuff, simple, on the simple side of life, thank God. I feel a bit of, I'm a Leo, but I feel a little Scorpio-ish. I feel a little Sagittarius, like fire. Feel a little fire. I have to put my blue glasses on and think of what I'm gonna say before I say things. I'll think of it because when I go in, I ain't even half stepping. I'm just not gonna half step. I just feel like a lot of people are shady on the YouTube streets. They do a lot of little shit. They don't even know what you mean when you comment or say things. They don't. Neither do they try to understand how they people might take writing wrong. When writing goes wrong, and some people write some shit, or you write something, and they take it offensively, huh? That's another video. I'm gonna stay marvelous on Monday. Okay. So I hope you guys Monday is going well. Um, Peace and blessings. Hope you're having something decent to eat. That means they in their feelings. Yeah, and you don't even know. Look, you don't even be knowing shit. Like, what the heck? Shut up. Like they can. And you know who I am. Hey, Angelia, baby. Happy Monday. So y'all know me. Sometimes I put on my blue glasses. When I say I'm putting on my blue glasses, blue. When I say I'm putting on my blue glasses, blue. It might be cracking, huh? And I'm going to show my face. I ain't going to talk about your ass behind your back. I'm not going to think nothing negative of you in my heart. I'm going to say what I have to say. That's the girl I am. That's just who God made me to be. And then, like I said, words can get misconstrued when we type them in. So sometimes, and I'm not talking about anybody that's on this chat right this minute. They probably listening because that's all a bitch do is listen and talk, be having some feelings about what you done said. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even talking about neck today, okay? She don't know me. She don't know me, and neither does the other person either. I had to step back because that girl stepped like a stripper. Oh God, child. Had a whole tits out. I just report, and keep it moving, okay? But I'm talking about people who you thought you knew. People who you thought you had and I don't even know if it's a such thing as a YouTube relationship. At this point, I have met many good people. Um, I have met one in person, huh? Which is Tashana. I've met her in person. I know what she's like. She's the same person that you see on the YouTube, and I am too. I'm the same person. But then if you think, I'm not a serial dater online. I don't look for people online to like me. I don't have to show my ass, my titties, my body. And then I don't want to meet nobody online like that. It's for camaraderie, for just togetherness, huh? If we got something in common, my bad singing, you know, my funny ways sometimes to me. Shit funny. Swoop said it ain't funny to her. Shit. Hold on, this is my granddaughter. Hello. Hello. Vaya. Hello. No, you can't transfer every time something happens, Vea. You gotta. But was you cursing? You know the teacher I'm even talk. How many times do you curse? How many people do you curse? Because Wanda even said it's disrespectful. It's even disrespectful to curse around adults, huh? And you know this, man. I'm like, you talking about my granddaughter? She said you wouldn't stop, baby. She said she had to move you she moved you, and then you went up in the corner. And I'm like, Vea? And and she had to get a long cord to connect your computer up to. She told me that. Why would she call my number then? Why she calling my number? I think I need to come up there tomorrow and straighten it out. Because she said you wouldn't stop cursing. Like you was on a rant and rave. I'm like, what? What? You be cursing though. Tell the truth about that. Tell your grand the truth. Well, what did something happen in her class where you got that angry? Because you don't curse in front of adults. Mm. What? Mm. Mm. Okay, I'll come tomorrow. Or do you know the teacher I'm talking about? I don't know if that's her name, but she seemed like a nice lady. White lady. Hmm? It was about 11:30 or 12 o'clock she called. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be up there tomorrow. Hello? No, this motherfucker didn't hang up on me. You hung up on me? Hello? Nevaeh. Vea. This motherfucker here, man. I'm gonna have to. She gonna have to get a whooping. It's one of them days. It's one of them days. Vea over there cursing, act like she don't curse around me. Be the nicest person you could ever meet. Shit. Her teacher called today like she been cursing like a sailor. Vea, could you hear me? Vea. Okay. So we're gonna get back with that one later. Okay, I'm gonna have back at that later. These damn kids, man, then lie about it. You know, I don't know what she talking about. She must have it's another Nevaeh in the class, you know. Cause she's just like the perfect person around her grandma. You know what I'm saying? She don't give me no smoke. Hold on, here she go right here, y'all. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
My phone. I didn't mean to hang up so quick.
Yeah, you hung up on me.
No, that wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose?
No.
Okay, so she got the wrong Nevaeh?
Yeah, I think so because I didn't curse on her class not once, and you can actually ask all my friends because I don't like.
I ain't gonna ask your friends nothing because your friends say you be cursing them out too. Now I know you curse, but I'm just not seeing you going on a rant like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's lying.
All right, well I'll be up there. I'm coming tomorrow, and I wonder what period class is that because I want to come before she starts her class.
That's my sister.
Fifth period, and that's around what time?
I don't know. I really don't keep up with the time. That's probably around like 10.
Right, because she called after the class was over. It must have been about 11:30.
All right.
All right. All right, but you all right? You sure? What you coughing for? You ain't smoking nothing, is you? You better not. All right, all right. I'll be there tomorrow. All right, bye. Love you too. Goddamn kids, man, bad. Shit, trying to a whole new generation. Shit, a whole new generation. She talking about the lady got the wrong Nevaeh. I know it's like a little name that they was using about 10, 12 years ago, 14 years ago. It's heaven spelled backwards. A lot of people's using that name. But how you gonna get my whole grandchild mixed up? She probably was the one cursing. And then I don't want to accept it. So I gotta go see tell me I can ask her friends. I don't have to ask your friends shit. You was cursing or you wasn't. She said she wasn't cursing. My parent number. Right, Blue. Right. Get your ass whooped, girl, because of what the teacher said. But the lady was really nice. She's like, you're the grandmother. Because the mother don't answer the goddamn phone. Don't do nothing. Her mother be like, could you talk to the people? Because I'm a snap. So she got it honest, and that's not the way we handle stuff. I remember growing up, when we walked past a church, we wouldn't curse. Like, we be some cursing little kids out there. But here go the church. Here go the church coming up. Don't curse. Don't curse. You finna cross a church. Don't curse when you finna come past a church. Huh? Much less an adult. An adult, you really be in trouble if you be cursing over there in front of them. The lady said that girl cursed from A to Z. So she said everything except for a child of God. I'm like, what? What? She do not talk like that. Shit, but maybe she do. These kids get around their peers and get live, huh? What Blue said it. Mama always believed the teacher. Vale said, wasn't her. The teacher ain't lying. That's why I said, Squad. This lady called me this afternoon. Now, what is she in there cursing for? And the lady said she couldn't stop her. Like, what? So I'm going to go up there tomorrow. Yes, I surely will. I ain't got shit else to do, okay? She look, screw up. Lisa said that all sounds good. She'll pick up her plate. That teacher don't want to get checked. Well, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see. And I go with an open mind, if she has the wrong person, then that's one thing. Don't call my number. Know who you teaching. No. Val said none of it happened. Okay, so I will find out. And I'm a good reader of people. Like I was talking about before, I had the phone call from Val because I called her because they can't have phones in school. I text her right then and there. As soon as you get home, call me. As soon as you get home, call me. Because, we need to chat. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah. And then just to be able to teach a younger generation some older school stuff, it might stick with them. Maybe not now, but in hindsight. Maybe not now, but in hindsight. My granny told me, or my mama told me, somebody told you this and it'll click in. But sometimes we don't want to be too late clicking in. We don't want to be always in hindsight. We want to be right now, that you understand some things. Huh? Recording tomorrow. Yup. I call it hindsight. Shit. And sometimes hindsight be a little late for some, So I've talked to two of my grandkids today because the other one, Jesus help, my deceased son, his son, which is very respectful, very good dude, but just like his daddy, baby. And baby, his daddy wasn't no joke, period. With the fist, with the words, with the stand-up ability, huh? Sagittarius wasn't no joke. May he continue to rest in peace. But he got a son out here that's just like him. So I'm talking to him about his behavior, his attitude, what take you a long way, his work ethic, because he's getting to be a older teenager, just to be able to share some stuff, with our upcoming generation, huh? You can't share nothing with your upcoming generation. Shit, what the fuck is you here for? Especially if you're old. Give them something. Give them something. Give them some type of game. Give them something. I'm having trouble seeing my chat. But I keep have to switch it from all to top chat. Yeah, so life continues to go on. Life be life, and if it's not with me, because pretty much my life is kind of peaceful. My granddaughter, when she comes, she's peaceful. She's not a problem at all. But that don't mean like I did. I made the same mistake with my daughter, huh? My daughter was such a sweet girl, huh? I never believed anything that people said about her was true, But she was such a sweetheart. But then I got to find out myself. God let me see that she do act out. She's a human being. She act out and she acts up. That was my baby. She came from me. Shit, I know she act out and act up in that case. Hey, period, poo. Period. If she part of me, she might act up and act out. But I had never seen it. She's such a sweet girl. Such a sweet child. Child, that girl getting in them streets, child. It's a whole new lady. Yeah. So we think, we always love our kids. Like I put on my chat, it was Love Your Kid Day. I love my kids every day. And I mean kids. I just love children, kids. We got to teach them some things. We have to teach them. While as I'm on here doing this, that, and the third, I got to be wise of what I do because they hear me too. So, had to take some responsibility for my actions as well, but teach them at the same time. Just what I do, you don't need to do. What I say, you don't need to say. If you hear me curse, I don't do a lot of whole cursing because I do have a vocabulary. So, just trying to do some different things. Hey, Peep Squeak. Hey, baby. That gumbo, man, was delicious. I mean, the last leg and thigh today, my granddaughter said it was good, too. Thank you so much, Peep Squeak. Yeah, so we each one teach one, huh? If you could. Some people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear your little teaching. Okay. But then in your family situation, sometimes they need to hear it. And it'll be, like I said, a hindsight sometime. My mom used to repeat the same thing over and over. And I know it grounded in my spirit. My mom used to say, like, God help those who help themselves. Man, she wore me down with that. I'm like, this, she saying this shit again? Like, just blow it off. But then later in life, I understood that God will help those who help themselves. If I work every day, if I do the right thing every day, if I treat people right, then God will help me because I'm trying to help me. Especially work and take care of my business, huh? Buy me a house, whatever I'm doing, whatever it is I'm doing. If I'm helping me, then I could better help somebody else. God help those who help themselves. That's real talk. Check yourself or you wreck yourself. Come on, Gray. Come on. It's just some things that'll get you on hindsight that you be like, yep. I understand now. My sister cooking gumbo yesterday. Man, my gumbo, and then somebody had gave me a few little extra tidbits that I could use too. Sunshine told me how to make it, but then I'm just trying to cook small now because I cook too much. I still cook too much, more than I want for a day. You better cook a day and another day meal. Like 2 days, I'm done with it. I'm done after 2 days. So still learning, still yet learning, still yet processing things, still yet understanding things. And I'll get back on another video about how I really feel about things, huh? I ain't gonna curse nobody out today. It's just a smooth day. Concerned about my granddaughter because she is my heart. She's here with me for the most part. She the most person to be around me. So thumbs up the live, thumbs it up, thumbs it up. Come on in, come on in. Look, let me ask y'all a quick question right quick. I always want to know this. Do you think since toilet tissue costs so much, eggs, woo up the bam, everything costs so much, but how do you use your toilet tissue? Do you roll it under? Do you have it like under, or do you have your toilet tissue paper roll over? Which way you like yours? I like mine over, but it uses up a lot. If you use it under, you get less. How do you like your toilet tissue roll? Under or over? You have your toilet tissue roll over or under? I would like to know that from people. Do a survey on that one. Yep, it is hard cooking for one. It is. It is. It really is. And then if you want some leftover the next day, you might tend to cook too much. And see, that's a good thing, Squad. That's a good thing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing that you're giving somebody else. Ain't nobody else I'm cooking for. Shit. I don't even know the people and really don't want to know a lot of people. Okay, over here. Over. So over is like this, right? Not under, right? Because under be like, you got to keep pulling the shit. You got to keep pulling it. I'm an over girl. Over. My toilet tissue roll over. I don't roll no kind of way. I just roll. You don't have no specific choice, Scorp? Like if you like your toilet tissue like coming this way or down. You just gotta pull it down. Then you gotta find it and pull it down. I'm an over girl. Yeah, but I like a little over. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Well, that's a different story then right there. Just get that shit off the road. Period, poo. I got that damn toilet tissue holder about to break down. Yeah. And when I didn't at my last place, I had the thing on a stand, a little tall stand, but then you just pull it off. You just pull it off. So I guess that's over. It wasn't going the opposite way. So and that's okay too, baby. Look, Scorpio. We gonna make shit work. We gonna work it out. Period, poo. We gonna work it out. But I'm not finna be on here long. I'm finna get off. I'm gonna call my granddaughter back. Um, and just see what time I need to come up to the school tomorrow, because I will go there. Since the lady had respect enough to call me, and she knew I was her grandmother. I think she knows, because her mother doesn't keep a phone, like live phone all the time. You might get her, you might not. So I'm the emergency contact. So I'm gonna go up there and meet the teacher, see if I can meet her before class start at some point. Just meet up with her. But she asked me to talk to my granddaughter. My granddaughter completely denied the whole story. So I will see tomorrow about that. And then other news. How do you feel about people coming into your house for repairs? I'm just not used to this type of stuff right here. Like like we have to do everything with the app now. As far as my building is concerned, so everything is through an app. If you got a maintenance complaint, I'm sorry, a maintenance complaint. That was a little tongue twister. A maintenance complaint. You have to do it through the app. So I did mine through the app, and my air condition, when I turn it on, because I use it still sometime, even though it's been cool out, it smells like urine. So they probably need to change the filter. So I put that in, and then I put in, because my door, you can like see through the side of the door, or I keep something under my door because it's easy access. Like it's just air could get in anything, like door trimmings. Like I need some door trimmings on the motherfucker. Okay, period. I'm paying y'all a lot of money now. Come on now, get the shit done. So they said take a picture of the door. So they said, okay, your complaint has been submitted. Could we just come in if you're not there? No, you cannot because I'll be here. Just let me know, and I feel some type of way about. Shit, I feel some type of way about you coming to my house, but I have to get it done. But I'd rather be here than not be here. Okay. How you feel about that? I'd rather be here in my own house when they come than not be here. They're like, do we have permission to enter if you're not there? No, you do not, because I'm going to be here if I made a complaint. Just let me know when you're coming. So that's my chief issue for today. It's just like just in case you ain't walking here, I might be asleep with my butt out, whatever. Whoop the bam. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Just don't walk in here, and you ain't finna walk in here, because I got some shit for your ass. You're not finna walk in here. Just let me know when you're coming, what time you're coming. I'll be here so you can take care of whatever issues there is. Scope said, I got that, but I don't have time. I do everything online now. Thumbs up the live, thumbs up and live. But then some people don't have to worry about that because they don't have those type of issues. I just said like that. They don't have those type of issues, huh? Right, Squad. I had no time for all that shit. Raising a kid on a second hand level, cause she don't live here with me, but she comes on the weekend. But the school always call me, always, 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 always. It's like I don't know. Did her mama tell me like, could you talk to him because I can't talk to him. I curse all of them out. That's not the way to handle things all the time. You just can't curse everybody out. You gotta be able to talk, be open minded, because I would never think that my granddaughter going to school. Period, poo. Right, Blue. And that's how I'm used to rolling. But then when this moving situation, it's different, Blue. It's different. It's different. After 19, almost 20 years of living alone, know when they coming, we gonna set a schedule, whoop the bam. But this is a little different. This is a little different. Like, could we come in if you're not there? I'm gonna be here. Hold on. No, you cannot. NA, non-applicable. Shut your ass up. Let me know 24 hours in advance you're coming. Okay? I thought that's the way apartments work. I don't know. I don't know. Scott said, bless you, Blue. She shouldn't be cursing. Period. Not around grown-ups. Period. Like I said, we used to pass by a church, be like, quit cursing, and I was a young kid then, huh? You know, hold yourself together. And it seems like an outburst. And she said I didn't have an outburst. I didn't. None of that happened. So I'm interested to see what's going on with that. Because mental health is everything. I hope she's not having a breakdown. But you can ask my friends. I don't want to ask your friends shit. I'm just going to talk to the teacher and you. We got the right person or the wrong person? Did we get the right person? Because they got the same names. Shit, these days. And I'm glad you did that, Blue. I'm glad you was able to do it. And that was like one of the hardest times to move. Shit. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I got you, Scott. I got you. Hmm. Shit hard though. Could you do it? Because I cursed the ass out. So is this what she getting the behavior from? Did she do it? Because like I said, I had been through this with my daughter. I only have one daughter. She could never do nothing wrong in my eyes, but she did. She did. She was doing some shit. She was a young, but she was a young lady, like a young 21-year-old, huh? Couldn't believe it. But shit, it was her till I found out. Right, right. I want to be home during maintenance. Yeah, because I don't just like leaving. I got jewelry here. I got a lot of stuff, and then you don't recognize nothing missing. You just don't know if person take your panties or whatever. Just come in while I'm here. I'm going to see what you do because you're coming in my bedroom. You're coming in my living space because there's two air conditioners in here and it smell like some urine coming from them. So maybe you need to change the filter, but I'll be here to see what you do. It don't solve nothing, Scorp. It don't. It don't. It don't. And I will curse some people out. I will get on top of some necks and heads. I will get on top of some necks and heads sometime. Yeah, but I'm trying to pull myself in from that as well. And let some things go. Let some people go. Let some shit go. Because people seem to have me twisted. You got me twisted. Huh? You got me twisted. And I don't have to fuck with you because you got me twisted. I don't have to mess with you. If you got me twisted, I don't have to mess with you, period. And that's on a personal level. That's on a YouTube level. That's on any level. If you got me twisted up, I ain't going to do it. We going to make it right or we not? And that jealous shit being an old bitch, you know what I'm saying? That old jealous bitch shit, that is nothing for me. It's nothing. It means nothing, huh? Because we are old. We got minimal time here to live. If you choose to do what you do online, shit, fucking every motherfucker who on an app or something like that, that's just you. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. If you choose to show your ass online every day, that don't mean it's me. I'm not that person. If I start crying, watch out everybody. People tweet. That's my granddaughter. It's just like she holds a lot in. So, but she did say, so I caught her in this one. Somebody was messing with me in the class. So how much did you curse? Cause the lady ain't got her twisted. Shit, she be fed up. Shit, she a human being too. Hey, Mystery, happy Monday, baby. Yeah. So just weighing out the situation, huh? Because a person could lie right here in your face. Pow. Right in your face. Pow. A lie right in your face. And then, no, that's not the way it went. No. Nope. Yep, nope. I get the vibe from your ass. I get the vibe, baby. I know the vibe, huh? The vibe of your whole character. Because you're a whole character. For the most part. And that's including family, friends, and people out here on the social media or whoever. I see you. I see your ass. Blue said prostitutes in video. Nope, she just called like the old. I think it might be against the law to do that. I think it's against the law to video. Just like I seen this nurse that got fired from her job because she was videoing with a big old booty, videoing in her job, talking about patients. That shit is like, you're not supposed to do that, period. Because there is I don't know what they call it right now, a disclosure act that just can't, information and disclosure act. You cannot do that. You could be sued as a hospital as a whole for doing things like that. Showing patients, it's a confidentiality statement that you must sign, that you must adhere by. So Her ass got fired right away. So you can't video, you can't do that in school, I don't think either, but some kids do it. They do it. The kids who are doing it. Right. Exactly, Score. Because they make the kids take theirs away. Now, they are doing that now. They put the kids' phone in a basket when they go to school here in Illinois. You cannot take your phone into the class because that's what, child, this social media thing have been out loud. I am well, and she said, I hope everyone is well. Thank you, Miss Street. Yep. Great on this Monday. HIPAA. Right, HIPAA. Would not allow you to do that. It's a confidentiality act, and you just cannot. You cannot. You cannot go around taping people, different things, in your work setting, in your work setting. Period. Because people get talking about kids. We got a lot of young teachers out here too. We got a lot of young doctors, nurses, who do stupid shit. They into the social media game, and you just can't do it because of HIPAA. Right. Thank you, Teresa. Yep, so I ain't kicking up no dust today, right now, but I will come back with some things for my blue glasses. I will get my blue glass night out. Maybe not. Maybe not, because it's not worth it. I got a big sister like Scorpio Mama who helps me help me. I got some big sisters out here, period. Not even on the YouTube streets. I got some big sisters that tell me, nah. And be like, what? No. So some things are worth addressing, some are not. But I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the one to, if you think I want your man off YouTube, girl, you is sadly mistaken. I don't want nothing off no social media. If I meet a man, God gonna send him to me, look, just like this. He gonna serve him on a silver platter. This platter gonna be silver. He gonna serve, it's gonna be silver. And then I'm gonna meet him in person, huh? I don't want no motherfucking joke off YouTube. I don't want nothing. I don't want your shine off YouTube, huh? How about that? I don't even want your shine. I don't go for people's shine off YouTube. I do me, and I do me. This is the only me I know. This is me. What y'all get is the real raw me, huh? Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or not at all. It's just me. I have to get on here and put on no fucking show my titties, do none of that shit, huh? None of it. And I'm too fucking old in the first place. So if I'm going to do some commentary, let me just do that. Let me do me, huh? I don't want nobody on this YouTube. Nobody. You hear me though? Unless it's just somebody who rich, then it ain't even necessarily I want them, because I might not be attracted to them, huh? But just to say, I got a man, I got somebody, or I'm show my ass, look at me, I'm doing this. You don't get up out of here, your dust ass. You dusty, and you desperate. You're dusty and you're desperate. To me, what God got for Eris, he got for Eris. That's it. That's all. I ain't finna. Girl, so many people get hurt and killed that we don't even know about. You meet some strange online. Shit, all the motherfucker always coming up missing. Look, but she went on a date that she had met on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep on keeping on with that. Keep on keeping on with that mess. Hot at the ass at 60. Hot at the ass at 60 plus. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, sit down. Put some cold ice on yourself. Put some ice on it, because it's almost dead anyway. Shit. You got to do some shit for me that ain't been done. Ain't like I'm into it for the sex appeal. Shit. And then I got a friend. You know what I'm saying? I got a little friend. But we just basically talk on the phone. Shit, he got a sick wife. But then I keep that at bay. You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm not really talking to you like that, dude. We just friends, huh? And I feel kind of funny about that. That's all I could be, peep squeak. That's it. That's all. Shit, I'm just telling you what the real deal is. Shit. Fucking dating app and all that shit, girl. Bad. Shabba. Shabba, you thirsty now. But then some people might do it, but maybe that's the way they find it works out for them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like meeting strangers like that. Now, if I see you like I work in a grocery store, just say I work in a grocery store. I work in a deli department every day. And then the same man come in every day. You know, he a little older cat. You know, woo up the bam. You know, he not no young ass buck. Okay, he a little older cat. You know, he want the same thing every day. I know him. Hey, Mr. So-and-so. Hey, Mr. Smith. And then he be trying to wink his eye at me, woo up the bam. You know, we get to know each other. We might go out. You know, we might have coffee or something like that. Something like that. Something simple. Some simple shit. Other than that, Erizb takes care of herself. I do by myself, and God has blessed me thus far because I've done so much. You hear me though? I've had a husband. I've had relationships, and still do, but they're just not physical, huh? Trying to throw your ass up at 60. Girl, if you don't go sit your funky ass down somewhere and keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Some shit deserve keeping to yourself, child. Man. Some shit is private. Some shit you don't need to put on YouTube. Shit, baby, bye. Right, yeah. She looks skinny as hell. I posted a video, posted a picture of her on my community post the other day, Miss Street. She looks really skinny, but then it's another video where she's sitting down. She looks big. So I don't know if the camera does that, but I'm not going to talk about her real bad because she might be ill. You know, she might be ill because she sniffs all that wood and shit and do all that shit. Her fingernails dirty with all kind of glue and just living the life, you know. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate because she looking a little slim on one of them pictures. Looking really slim. Yep, yep, Lisa. Right. She love it. But you know what? Also put on my community post. It was something that I saw on Facebook. I screenshotted it. And it sees three elder ladies sitting on a bench. And then the lady is like, what the fuck you looking at? Huh? We looking at you. You know, are you going to go to heaven like that? Are you going to walk around in heaven like you looking? With your ass on your titties showing? Is that your principle? Is that your point? Is that your end goal? Huh? And you're old as hell right now. Hey, receptionista. Hey, baby. Is that your end goal? To be a floozy? Shit, you ain't good. I don't know how they gonna accept that on the other side now. I don't know. But you don't take nothing with you. But hopefully you take them big ass titties and them small ass with you. And they get you somewhere. It'll get you right. It'll get you right. Online dating and all that shit you're doing. So I'm gonna get you right, cause the motherfucker choke your ass out. These all strangers, people strange these days. They're just too strange. People too strange. They're too strange. So I don't trust it. I ain't doing it. On period. On period. If I can't meet you organically, we're not gonna meet up, and that's just on period. And organic can mean like I see, like I know. I've talked like I hate to keep using Scorpio or Tashana, but those are the people who I might talk to. You know, I might literally physically talk to them and I get them. It's not through just some typing shit, huh? It's just that I'm organically get to feel the spirit of them. That's organic to me. That's organic. Then I don't see, I don't never talk to you. We ain't email, nothing, nothing. Shit. What is this she sending me? What the hell is this? Sylvester. Who is this? Me and my niece want to go see Mojo. I don't know if y'all watch Mojo Brown. Let me just show y'all Mojo real quick. We're supposed to go to his comedy show this weekend, and Mojo is a new comedian. He charging a grip for his tickets. Little girl. Damn. Oh, my bad. My nephew. Okay, Mojo Brooks. Back to Mojo. Let's see something real quick. This guy's like really fun to me. I would love to see him, but his tickets is, he's like a new comedian. I would say the last couple of years he's a new comedian. Okay. And his tickets are expensive. He's here in Chicago this weekend. I wouldn't mind seeing him, but the tickets are too much for a balcony seat. I don't know if y'all know this guy. He's very funny.
This nigga got a cane, a arm bracelet on. What's going on? You alright? You good? What you do? You wrestle? Huh? You a disabled vet. Y'all give it up to the veteran in the house tonight. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can tell by your injuries, you're faking it. That nigga heard one bullet over there, was like, you know what? I'm about this motherfucker.
That's my guy. So Mojo Brooks is one that I do want to see. My niece knows I like him. So he's coming to Chicago this weekend. Hey, Marna. I would like to go see him. I wouldn't want to sit on the front line because he always messing with people who sit in the front. But I would like a little 3 seats on the main floor. I don't want no nosebleed seats up in the balcony. I don't want that. It costs too much. It's like $200. I think he's charging a bit much. So Mojo, I will continue to watch you on Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. Like a little good comedy show though. Right. I guess so, Miss Street. He funny as hell. He funny. Now I cracks up on all of them. We can crack jokes on here for the free. I think to have 3 for the free. Period, poo. Period. And I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't finna say block them. Recessionist is your job to block them. Girl, it's not your job to do shit, but work a job if you work one. If you're somebody's moderator, that means that you are in the chat at that time, that you can assist and help. And I think that you guys basically refuse my money. My money ain't no good on here, but I will send you money for doing what you do when you're in the chat. Now that I will do. I don't feel like you have your, whatever you've worked, that's your fucking job. YouTube is not your job. You just happen to be, it's for entertainment, education, and some criticism. Copy 107, copy 107 in the Copyrights Act says it. That's all it is. If you happen to make some friends or be somebody's moderator or, whoop the bam, that's what you are. That's it, that's all. You don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe nobody shit. Take me off your list. Take me off. Hey, Queen Supreme, baby. Happy Monday. Just tell my life on lifetime, a little life on life. Which way you like your toilet paper? Do you like it this way or do you like it this way, huh? Under over, huh? When I went to school, if you said shit or damn in elementary school, we got our mouth washed out. Right, Martin? But then they don't do that no more. I don't know about green soap, but it was soap. I remember, I got my mouth washed out for smoking cigarettes. For smoking them I didn't get my mouth washed off. I actually had to eat a cigarette. Eat one. Tobacco is nasty as hell when you chew it. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I ain't gonna touch them no more. Still smoke. It was just lessons, and they were hard lessons, but you're not allowed to do that anymore because you're abusing the child. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you grown enough to curse and say all that mess out your mouth and smoke cigarettes when you're 10, then you're going to have to eat a cigarette. You might have to get your mouth washed out. Not no more. So a lot of things we used to have in place, we don't have anymore. We can, we can relay that to the young generation. We could relay it the best we could, but they just have little respect for a lot of things. We got squats with a paddle. Now that's a hard one right there for such needs to write. You better do them squats. You get the paddle, right? Right, this better hit you in school, right? Not no more. Not no more. Now they got to take your phone in the door. And you in there cursing. I know you ain't in there cursing like that. If you respect me, you respect your teachers, huh? If it's somebody who you need to curse out after school, then you do that, huh? Or you let somebody know that the person is making you that angry that you need to curse. I'm finna curse them out. We used to get kicked out, and then people used to get booted out from school. You used to get kicked out of school in my day. I'm talking about kicked out. Like they kick your ass straight out. If you were 16 or even 14, they'd kick out. You can't come back. You can't come back. Receptionist said, "Hey, Queen Supreme." Lisa, "Hey, Queen." She's speaking back. Oh, shit. I got to get up for one quick second. Oh, my knees hurt. Yeah, so just a lot has changed. A lot is continuously changing. So it is what it is. Ooh. I just changed my damn sheets on my bed. And I done got some popcorn, some in here. I'm gonna show y'all these things. They're addictive. Let me show y'all real quick. These are called white cheddar puffs. These motherfuckers ain't no good for you, man. You might have a heart attack in your sleep. Talking about baked corn and rice. Anybody ever had these? They're addictive. They're addictive. I shouldn't even eat one now. I'm trying to eat one, just one. Thank you guys for speaking to each other in the chat. Leave them damn puffs alone. And number some air and gas. This motherfucker right here. White cheddar puffs. And number a bunch of air and heart disease. Air and heart disease. And see, Martha, we didn't curse our teachers. We did not curse our teachers around churches. We didn't do that. They delicious, Queen. Look, they bad for your health, though, girl. Bye. You know how much oil? I ain't even look at how much oil, but I always used to like the plain kind. Now they got white cheddar. I'm like, let me try them. I had quit eating them because they made my chest start hurting. Them things ain't no good for you. Ain't no good for you. This is a new generation. This new generation is all off the chain. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And then we'll lie. One thing I can't stand is a liar. If you done it, you done it. And Bea knows that with me. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no reason to lie to me. But she seemed like she was telling the truth. But I don't be hearing no cursing out the girl. But her friends be like, yeah, she be cursing, Grandma. I know she do. But the teacher said she couldn't quit cursing. From A to Z. It's everything except a child of God. I know she can curse. I'm just a little shocked about it. A little shocked about it. But you know, everybody got two faces, a different face. You know, you come on here like one person. That's why, you know, you might hear me cursing because I'm coming as myself. I don't have two faces. I just got one. Either I'm not coming on, or I'm going to come on like I am. I do some goofy shit like I do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, I do. But it's basically, I'm too old for many faces. I had them when I was younger. I had a face for my mom, my daddy now, my sister now, my aunties and uncles. You know, I had different sides for me for everybody. But these days, I do not have to please anybody but myself. I don't have nothing but one face. And I have to show number one face. It's the face I am. And when I say face, I mean who I am, literally who I am. It's like respect for elders. It's so sad. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Queen. That's right. That's right, Recessionista. Well, my kids, you know what? I gotta say it. My daddy. Now that's when I first. My daddy used to curse around his parents, which was my grandma and grandpa. He said, "Shit, damn, you know, God damn it." No, he didn't say God. God damn it. Then I'm like, my daddy, my mama never cursed around her parents. Never, ever, ever. So I knew it, and we couldn't curse around her. We'd get smacked across the mouth, get a whack across the face. You know what I'm saying? But then it gets to be more common because my kids, when they in they zone and they telling me something about a story they had and shit and this and that, they might say it, and I don't swack them because they are, my kids are older kids. I have kids that 45, 35, huh? And then if you get to, don't start with no bitches and hoes now. We ain't gonna do that part. They do say shit and damn. Shit. My mom, her eyes go in and hit this motherfucker. That motherfucker, mom, look. I'm like, oh my God. So things have changed. Right, Rhonda. Catholic school. And that's how we grew up in Catholic school when my brothers and sisters did. I went to public school. And still didn't act out. I always said, with my daughter. Teresa say, I've always said that about what my daughter in front of me said. That's what she pretty much said. And behind my back, Lord help her. I know she would draw you a mouth to get her ass. Period. Period. That was my daughter. That's the sweetest thing I ever know, huh? She, until I didn't know no more, until I knew. Right, Peep Squeak, right. I knew what was, we didn't play those type of games. Look, Peep Squeak, just going past a church, we just practicing. These MF, this, that, woo out the third. But then when you see a church coming, don't curse now, don't curse. Don't be cursing in front of the church now. There's nothing to curse in front of no grown-ups, girl. Bad. Get your mouth took off. Right, Queen. Shit, you have a whole trail lump on your ass. That used to be the neighbors wouldn't for me. The neighbors would give you a slap on the butt with a belt. Then just bring you home by the collar. Look, bring you home by your collar. They said, then your mom believes in that. I thank God for my raising. I thank God that I was raised right. In a lot of senses. My parents did the best they could And they were older parents. I think my mom was 33 when she had me. My dad was 35. I was the baby. They did pretty good with me. And they ain't play no games. Shit, I get my ass tore up. I mean, one time I put the sign up to the plumber. It used to be a plumbing neighborhood. Come fix everybody's shit. They had an apartment. But what I do that for? They believed him, not me. I was like, I ain't do it, which I did. I did it. That man came and told my family on me. Like, what the hell? Like, I hate his ass. I can't stand that plumber. I didn't like him for some reason because he was kind of creepy. But when I put my finger up at him, I got a whooping, girl. Ah. Peep squeak. He was a peep squeak. I ain't mind a little detention every now and then. But I ain't really like staying out to school, though. I do too, Erizb. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I was like that with my children. Yeah, and we try to carry on the message, huh? The message, huh? Not the mess, the message. And like I said, a lot of things we learn in hindsight. A lot of things some people seem not to learn at all. They seem not to learn at all. They miss the whole thing. So I'm grateful for some of the things that I've got to learn that I could pass on. I think that's the only reason God got me here now, huh? Period. I mean, I'm on everything I love. To do something different. Not to get on here and try to make no date. Not to try to be impressive like I know every fucking thing. Because I don't. Especially these days. Are you messing with your grandkids? Do you have anybody else that you got that looks up to you for guidance, huh? It makes a difference. Got anybody else kids you around, huh? That's what your ass here for. Well, that's what I'm here for. I believe. Make a good example. Just be fun. Be fun, be free, be loving. Be me, huh? Right, man one needs a mystery. Man one needs no nonsense. Right. Yep. right, people skate. Cause we gonna run. Had to catch and come from the hanger. My mother chased me with a belt, not a slipper. A belt. You got to catch me first. I'm not gonna stand up for no whooping. I'm running. Now you'll go to jail for that shit. I went to public school, but they thought Catholic. And I went to public school, but they thought Catholic too. My family was raised Catholic. Everybody got to me and my brother. We was the last two. My mama said, I'm tired now. I ain't got the money for y'all. But she sent all her kids to Catholic school. 5 out of 7. And them nuns used to beat the shit out you. Them nuns will wear your ass out. I'm grateful too. Yeah, I believe so. Yes, ma'am. I'm not hateful of my parents. I love them to death. I love my siblings to death and beyond, huh? I love who I love. Hispanic moms call that. I don't know how I'm going to send that. She said, Chancellor, hit you like a rocket. That's how my daddy was. Shit. He give you one hit. Child. I used to hate when he ain't never want to give me no whooping, no way. I'm my daddy, baby. But baby, them 2 or 3 times he did have to hit me so hard. And then he had a bad eye. So shit, if he hit you across your head, like what the hell? Hit me in my eye. Like, hit me in my eye, daddy. And he's like, get you out the way then. I miss him like nothing else. My daddy, man, he ain't gonna hit you one time. It was so hard, child. Man. Grateful for my upbringing, period. My parents love me. You know what I'm saying? And I know that everything didn't go right with them. I know that everything didn't go right with their children. Different children think different ways. Like, I wasn't treated right. I feel this way. People have that right. But then to hold that shit to your deathbed is not okay. I understand they did the best they could with what they had, huh? And these days, we can't even do that shit. You can't even whoop a kid. Better not touch them. Don't touch them. And I don't have to for the most part. I don't have to touch my granddaughter, never. Never have I. One time she struck some matches when she was little in my house. And I woke up, I smelt the matches, and I gave her a whooping in because she lied, her and her sister. Like, they didn't want to tell who done it. Well, both of y'all finna get your ass beat then, okay? If you don't strike no match, you're gonna kill us all. Hiding under the bed, right? Peep squeak. Right. Wherever they can't get you at, right? Shit. Like, hiding up under the bed, the table, whatever, just ducking their ass, ducking them. You ain't finna keep hitting me. And my mama had the shrimp, baby. She'd catch your ass, okay? Like Martha said, Chancellor. Like a rocket. Shit, my daddy was that type of guy. You ain't want no whoop for my daddy, period. He only gonna hit you one time. And wherever he hit you with that one bad eye, you better hope it wasn't in your eye, okay? Shit, you trying to put my eye out too, man. What you trying to do? You better hold your backside up, shoot. Yes, they did. They didn't talk about, yes, they didn't. They did not, Lisa, right. They had their own trauma, yeah. Scrub said she might need a whooping. And then I have not whipped in so long. I could talk to her and say it in a certain way. She don't want to disappoint me for some reason. I talk to my grandson too. They don't want to disappoint. But then if you're doing what you're doing, let's face that shit. Let's face it and get out the way. Check that shit. Check it. Look at yourself. If I didn't curse going across past the church when I was young, I know you could do this. You could do this. You could do this. When I was in fifth, I was running away. Girl, I went outside in a minute, then came back home. I used to do that shit all the time, P-Squeak. My daddy used to come get me from the bus stop. They let me pack my bags. I think I was the most spoiled child coming up. They let me pack my bags. Like I'm saying, I get mad at my dad. They say something I don't like go sit your ass down. Then I'm like, I'm just finna pack my bags. I had my sister's skate suitcase. It was a steel suitcase. And I put my few little clothes in there. Then I'm headed for the bus stop. So when I go to get to the bus stop, my daddy let me sit out there for about an hour. Mama didn't even come. Shit, daddy come up the net. It's time to eat. So it's time to eat. I'm going on back in with him. That was my runaway, okay? Never ran away but that, though. He come get me from the duck. It's time to eat dinner. All right, okay, here I come. But I got very few whippings from my daddy. My mama used to tat that ass up. Tat that ass up. Tat that ass up. She used to whoop you till she got tired, huh? And she probably was tired with 7 kids and had to work a whole job. She had a husband, whoop the damn shit. She probably was tired. Gonna take a little strength out on your head. Yeah, and I can't, and I'm just grateful. I'm real grateful. I think that's why I don't mistreat Kids, I love. I love children. I love children for the most part. Unless it's some bad, hard-headed ass kids, then they deserve a little smack on their ass, huh? Just a smack now. Just tap that ass. Tap that ass. But I think I was raised in a good environment. I was not abused. I could just knock on wood right now that I had some good, maybe they were a little old, like I said, 32 and 34 years old when they had me. I was the last of the litter. But my brother and sister and them say, you had it good. You had it good. They used to beat the shit out of us, you know. And I think that that's some of that mistreatment Lisa came out with them. But then I guess they learned how to parent a little better with me, or just they got easy. Right. Right, Miss Street. Right, my mom used to whoop till she got tired, child. And I told you. Like, why you gotta say every word? Why you hitting me now? Let me get. And I used to be like, peep squeeze, shit, dodging her ass. Get up under the bed, go in the closet. Like, if you don't come out, I'm really gonna beat your ass, okay? Or she get tired, be like, okay, I'm gonna get you later. Like, you the head now, huh? Shit, baby. Wasn't no police, wasn't nobody to call. You just got your ass beat. I used to have that suitcase, girl. I run away every other week and shit. Just going to the bus stop. Here come my daddy, come get me. It's time to eat. Shit, I'm going on to the house then. Let me think about it. I think about it for a minute, peep squeak. That done made me mad. Let me go on and eat. I am hungry. I don't want to miss dinner. Because if you miss what they feeding you, your ass gonna be hungry. Shit, baby, back. Y'all tickles me. Miss, she said, had a red suitcase. Yep. That's my granddaughter now. Bag, stay ready. She finna go. Miss Tree, she finna go on and get up out of there, huh? Because kids still do. They gonna call it something. I'm leaving. Okay, go on. But now you gotta watch them where they go, because somebody steal your kids. Shit. You don't want them to really go. But it was safe when I grew up, you know. I go sit on that damn bus stop for about an hour and a half. When it's time for dinner, my daddy come get me like, you gonna come on in and eat. We finna eat dinner now. I had to act like I had to think about it for a minute. All right. I guess I'll come, you know. It's cute. I'm going to get you for old new. And yep, my mama man used to hold that shit in. Like, if you don't, okay, all right, And don't forget, shit, I beat you for some shit you did like a month. What I do that you gotta beat me like that? She used to whoop. She had my mom worked at Cook County Hospital. They had a restraining strap, where you restrain clients on a bed. It was so long, and it was so thick. By the time we got older, that damn strap was this big, and it was all rattled up and messed up. She had used that doggone belt. It was a restraining belt. We used to get our ass beat with that belt. Shit. She get you for the old, good, and bad. All right. My papa passed last month. Oh, my condolences at the age of 98. And we are in the process of selling his house. Oh, it's bittersweet. Yes, ma'am. To your pawpaw. Praying for you, peep squeak. This is going to be hard going through that, you know? And don't be nobody like it. I don't know. Some people seem like they grandparents. My parents made a big impression on me. My grandparents wasn't there a lot. They didn't live in the city we lived in. It was my mom and my daddy, huh? Never a lot from my grandparents that I knew personally, huh? Because we very seldom went down south. We lived in Chicago. They lived in Memphis. So my parents pretty much did it on their own, and neighbors and people that we knew put a big impact on my life, you know. But my parents were the shit. They were the shit. But a lot of people, their grandparents, was, man, in there. like I am with my granddaughter. Shit, her ass ain't gonna never forget me. If she do, that's cause she want to. She's trying to. All my childhood memories. Prayers and blessings, baby. And healing. Queen said, my condolences to you, peep squeak. Because grandparents, man, they be like the other parents that wasn't able to do what was able to be done, huh? The grandparents, I didn't have grandparents like that. It was my mother and father. So it was a hard hit to my gut. And they died exactly 1 year after each other, except one day. They died 363 days apart on the same day, April 1st, April 2nd, huh? 1 year apart. And I mean, it was a gut hit. It was a gut hit. It was a gut hit. It was a gut hit, though. We all live within 20 minutes of each other. Really? 50? Oh, you and your grand. Oh, okay. So you can just go on to the get mad at the parents or something. If you had to go somewhere, I never had that. I never had, because my grandparents lived so far away, and then I didn't even really know them. Like that. I knew my grandma because my mama used to always fly her mama here, and she was, just like disengaged. We weren't the best family. Her other grandchildren were, so she had a pick of her grandchildren. And people might think that of me and my granddaughter, because I have 8 grandchildren, but I don't see them as much because they live out of town, but I love them all. I do. I do. My son got to meet 3 great grandparents. I didn't even meet mine. Yeah, I ain't meet my great grandparents either. Peace, but that's a blessing. That's a blessing, because I think we started having children a little young. I don't know if that's even it, because our parents had kids early. I'm sorry for your loss, Peace. My mom will be gone for the year 30th this month, and my life is forever changed. My cradle grave, I'm seeing. My heart is sad. I'm praying for you, Lisa. God is good. He gives us other things. He let us meet other people that's angels in our life, huh? We might meet them in passing, in the grocery store, on the bus. You know what I'm saying? That might give us a reminder of who our parents were when I see them, because I do see a lot of people that's older than me, huh? Believe it or not, okay? That could have been my mom age, I've heard people, but then it's just nothing like your parents, man. It's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Not like your grands, huh? If your grandparent was like the one that helped raise your butt. Yeah. 30th of this month. See, it's a lot of little grief happening with people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You never know what's going on with people. And some people feeling stuff, and then other people don't know. They don't even care. They don't care. You don't care. You never gave a fuck about your family. You never gave a fuck about your mama, your daddy, none of that. So how does that hit? It don't hit at all. I could tell when my son birthday coming up, when my mama birthday coming up, when my brother birthday, when they anniversary, they died, I just feel some type of way. It's automatic. I was so in tune to them. Some people don't feel shit and got their mama still here. They mama still here. Make it right. Make it right. She said her son got to meet 3 red diamond, and she didn't get to meet any of hers. I'm sorry for your loss, people. We red diamond too. I'm praying for you, Lisa. Queen Supreme, sending prayers up for you also, Lisa. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For sure, for sure. For sure. Sending prayers up for Lisa, Peep Squeak, whoever lost loved ones. And then they coming up on an anniversary. Just because they gone don't mean they forgotten. And that's on period, because a lot of things we learn from them. A lot of things we know from them. A lot of love we carry is from them. Yep, fall is a little different for me. I don't do Halloween, not period, not at all. I feel like it's a negative holiday for me. I heard somebody talk about they fall used to all their candy in the garbage. I did get to celebrate Halloween, but it's not a holiday for me. It's not a holiday. It's not a season. But then my granddaughter likes it. I wouldn't put a stop on it, but I just never gave out candy in my old house, in my house that I lived in for 19 years. Never put them in any Halloween pumpkins, all that shit. I don't do that. I don't do none of that. I don't do it. Now Thanksgiving and Christmas, I have done. I have done. I cry sometimes because my husband and all my grandchild has. And that's okay, Miss Street. You know what I'm saying? It's okay sometimes to cry it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we miss who we had, and y'all had a family building, huh? I know when it's that time of the year. I just get a little weepy. You know what I'm saying? Get a little off my square sometime, and sometimes I don't recognize why, because my mom been gone since 2011 and my dad since 2010. I'm telling you, I lost them 363 days apart, huh? Then my sister, then my brother, then son in the middle of that. Just a lot. So some like from September, this month is the month that my son, September 8th, is when he was killed. So it gets a little rough around here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say anything to anybody that might reflect something else, some other feelings on them. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know I'm missing them, been thinking about them. It's just like yesterday, and I talked to his son today, so it just be a lot on us. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get through life one day at a time, on period. Oh, you like that Martin little Halloween? Yep, they were close. They all lived in the same dwelling. That's hard. That's tough. That's tough. It's different. And then nobody can tell you what day to stop feeling feelings, what time, how long it's been. Get out of my face. Until you understand, you'll understand, huh? Until you understand, you'll understand. Yeah. Yep. A lot of close. Yep. So spring, summer, fall, and winter bring something different all the time. But I'm going to still stay upbeat. I'm going to stay encouraged. I'm going to stay happy for the most part. Even if I have to watch something that's fun, that's enlightening. I ain't trying to bring nobody down. Just trying to say happy Monday, and just happen to talk about some things. I could talk about some negative shit, but I'm not. I think that each one teach ones. We learn sometime in hindsight, and we love, we love. And it's a blessing when you have loved your family, huh? When your family have loved you. And if they didn't, get past it and try to forgive them anyway. How about that part? That part. Because life too short. I heard somebody said that you could be a healthy specimen of a person and go out there and get hit by a car, be in a car accident, woo up the bam. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 day at a time. That's all we got. So, I ain't got time for the nonsense. I ain't got time for the jealousy. I don't have time for no envious shit, huh? I ain't got time to be checking nobody chat about me, about, a lot of times. I just want to do me. I got a granddaughter. I got a grandson, huh? Who doesn't have a dad, huh? I'm trying to do a check-in with him. Just trying to do the next right thing. The reason that God got me here, huh? I'm trying to do that, whatever it is. Period, poo. Period. That's all. Just the next right thing, huh? I know I'm getting a little big around the midsection. Shit, I don't know. I don't see myself doing nothing about that right now, but I'm going to keep on living if God is willing. Praying for everyone that has lost loved ones. But hold on to this. They are always in your heart. This is a hard pill for me. My dad's birthday is 2 days before mine. Ooh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. My parents gave for each other. They grieve for each other. Grieve for each other. My parents grieve for each other. So we throw prayers up. Put some prayers in the chat. Put some prayer hands in the chat, please and thank you. Put some prayer hands in the chat. That God heals our each day-to-day life. Please put them prayer hands in the chat. That's how I'm gonna end this thing. Put some prayer hands in the chat. Not gonna be negative. I'm just gonna be supportive because it's nothing that can fill an empty hole except the love of Christ. It's nothing that can fill that empty hole except the love of Christ. And when it's filled indeed. Put the prayer hands in the chat if you can, please and thank you. And I'm gonna get up on out of here. Prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat. Losing a child is man. Listen, that has been the most devastating, huh? And then for somebody to come on here because you've shared that on YouTube and make light of it, it kind of makes you mad, Queen. But then the Queen said that. Teresa. No, not Teresa. Who said that? Lisa. I'm sorry, Lisa. Yeah, it makes you get a little disgruntled, but I'm not mad because we are born to die for sure. But then it don't mean that it goes down like sweet tea. It don't go down like sweet tea, huh? We got to live through those type of things. What could I have done? What do I do? It's a lot of different things behind that. And then some people not even with their family. They don't care, huh? Care about the grandkids, none of that. So, I just do. I still love. I'm still able to love. Put the prayer hands in the chat. Thank you, Squad. I'm still able to love. I'm still able to give. I'm still able to support. I'm still able to do what I can do for whoever I didn't do it for. In their name, in their honor, huh? January will be 27 years, and for my father, the memories get me through this every year. I know one day my daughter will endure this pain, and I pray she has strength. Thank you for them prayer hands, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Because once a person is gone, they're gone. That you pray that, I talked to my mom, I had dreams about my daddy, oh my God, my sister, my son, my brother, I just lost my ex-husband. He was my friend. Even though we were exes, you know what I'm saying? That was in June. Shit, you just don't know what a person going through. I don't know motherfucking man off YouTube. Is you out your fucking mind? I ain't even jealous of you. Nobody didn't think shit about that shit. I knew somebody in life for 35, 40 years that I miss. No matter how toxic the relationship was, whatever it was, I miss him. You know, get a little down sometime, huh? But you know what? God is still good. Oh, but God, like Teresa said, oh, but God. Oh, but God. Oh, but God. Oh, but God, huh? Yep. Period, Pooh. Period. And so 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, sometimes 1 day at a time, we make it through and still show up and be able to get somebody else to laugh. Be able to get somebody else to think outside the box, huh? Get somebody else. And that's the purpose. That's the purpose, huh? I ain't talking about no negative shit on some good shit, huh? Get somebody else to get outside the box, huh? Get outside yourself, huh? Not forget about it because we never will, huh? But just to be outside yourself. Get outside yourself and know that if you serving them good, if you're out here on some ratchet ass bullshit, then I don't know about all that, but I'm just not. I'm not on no ratchet bullshit. I'm not. Talk about neck ass sometimes, little Wanda Whitley, but it's just what they put on their commentary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to bag down off that as well. Yes, he's so good and more than worthy to be praised. Yes, Lisa. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. He done brought me a mighty long way. Because, I'm going to say this, then I got to go. I remember early in my life, I used to be so scared of death. it used to come far few and in between when I was younger because I am 63. You would very seldom see people dead, get killed. Now the shit is like every day. But then before it got to everyday thing, always used to be like afraid of death. Not so much of myself, but if when I had children, like, oh Jesus, if something happened to my child, I'm not gonna be able to live, huh? I'm not gonna be able to live without him. I'm not. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But you know what? I didn't die. God said, no, that's not my purpose for you, my dear. That's not my purpose. Yes, we live to die. You cannot curse me. It's nothing you can do to me. God's will be done, huh? Whether I like it or whether I feel good with it or not, it will be done, huh? His will be done. So let me accept it. My mama taught me that in prayer. You know, whatever God's will is now, you need to accept it. Pray for acceptance. Pray for acceptance of his will. She used to always tell me that. Pray for acceptance of his will. So I've done that a mighty long time. And I've gotten through a mighty long time, huh? A mighty lot of stuff, huh? A mighty lot of stuff I've gotten through. And y'all don't even know my story. You don't know my story. You don't know my story. Shit. Baby, listen. If you did, you'd be like, damn, she, what do you mean? I'm surprised she's still alive. But I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I thank you guys for coming in. I thank you for the 29 thumbs up. Not begging for nothing on here. I appreciate the camaraderie. I appreciate you all coming into the live. I appreciate it. I really do. I thank you guys. At least I was trying to say your name yesterday. Like me and you like out on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the word is giving it correctly, because if I just at least if I just try to give you some scripture, some old off the scripture don't say that. I'm gonna tell you I don't know it. Either I'm gonna go to the word before I come. You know, I'm gonna go in church and see what the pastor say, how he break the word down. You know, something like that. But you don't have a church home. You don't have a Bible that you're reading out of. You don't have nothing to be like. You not a preacher, huh? I'm not a preacher, huh? And I'm going to my friend's. She's a pastor. She sent me this, so I'm going to her thing on Sunday. Let me show y'all real quick. This is somebody who I grew up with, huh? Pastor's anniversary. Shit, I didn't know she was a pastor. I know she was, going to church and everything. That's my best buddy, Linda Wilson. That's my best buddy. So she sent me this pastor's anniversary. You having the anniversary? You didn't even let me know you was a pastor, girl. But I know she always used to say the word to me. She come with the word, come with the real word, break it down, whatever it needs to be done. She knew the word, huh? And she knew how to do it in the respect of God, the goodness of him, the grace of God, huh? The glory of God, huh? We done been through some things. Well, she done lost her whole family. It's only her. So, I know you can't tell me nothing about the cursing of a God, huh? Not me. I'm not the one. Not accepting it, not doing it. You can't tell me about scripture unless you know the scripture and you're telling me it right. Because I can read it for myself. I could go, as soon as you said, I could go straight to my word right here. Straight to my word and look it up. And my word all ragged, because I'd be looking it up. And what you saying, you just keeping people hostage, and you will be held accountable for that. You will be held accountable for what you spew out your mouth about God, huh? I ain't talking about no devil. I'm talking about the Lord Jesus Christ, God himself, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit, huh? You will be held accountable. So you got to be careful what you say. And some people don't say nothing. But then that's why a lot of times I don't say nothing about religion, because I'm going to keep it to my heart. I'm going to go to my Bible study on Wednesday. I do my Wednesday Bible study, my Bible study on Wednesday online. Okay, period. If I want to go to church, I'm going to go to church. But then I read my word for myself. I understand, and if I don't understand it, me and a partner from the Bible study gonna get together and talk about it, or the pastor gonna break it down when we do Bible study. So that's it. I think I done said enough. Thank you guys for coming into the live on Monday. Happy Monday. May this week be a blessing to each and every person. May your heart Be filled with joy and glory as you think about your passing of your loved ones. Not, I know we miss them, but may it not dampen your spirit, but let you get glory out of it. Let you get glory that you were able to spend some time with them. That's it. That's all. Peace and blessings. Got to go. Love you all. Peace. So I rise gonna get in here all the time. Some no, no, no. Read this chat right quick. God dog it shoot. Erizb, he will be bring you through and out of it. Amen. Believe it. God won't waste your pain, says period. He really loved them. Best music when you need a hug and can't get it. Thank you, Miss Straight. Check out Tony. Oh, girl, at least you ain't said nothing but a word on Tony Evans. You ain't said nothing but a word, nothing but a word, nothing but a word. I love Tony Evans, yeah. He had been ill, too. He had been out of the loop for a little minute. I said, no, peace. When you going live again, I don't know. I just happen to jump on here. I don't know. I just jump on when I feel a spirit. That's Queen, born in Clay County, Alabama. Raised in Chicago after my mom passed in 1970. Amen. Amen. I'm getting upset. I keep missing you. Yeah, man, they ain't coming in line. I've been on here for a little minute longer than I had expected to. But I don't have anything. It's not nothing wrong. It's peaceful. My granddaughter seems to be having a little struggle, but I'm going to pray about that and ask God to help me with that when I go to the school tomorrow. But other than that, I pray for each and every person who has lost somebody who's grieving, huh? Because we could grieve. Nobody can tell you no grieve time after 20 years, huh? After 30 years. It don't mean you don't miss the person. Nobody has the right to do that. Nobody has the right to make fun of you and your lost loved ones. I think that's a sin in itself. It's a sin in itself. And I know somebody on YouTube who does that. What's a sin in itself if you don't even care about the people who you got here right now? You don't give a fuck about the people you got in your life right now. You still got a mama. You still got a daddy. Get it right. Get it together. All right, peace and blessings. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace. Thank you guys for coming into the live. If God will now, see your next video or live. Love you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so very much. Peace and blessings.